what the fuck is up? We about to hit some legs today. Family. Anyway, we about to hit some light legs a day. Nothing too crazy. We're not gonna do any like. I mean, we're obviously gonna do like light amount, like not much time in between, like I did yesterday. I didn't clarify yesterday how much time I was getting myself in between yesterday. I was doing like 45 seconds to a minute max, so it's about as much as I was doing yesterday. And today, I might do a minute and a half, minute 15. I'll probably do minute to minute 15. I'm probably gonna start out on hack squat. I'm just trying to find the best overall quad exercise for me. I've experimented with a lot of things. Hack squat has always like been like one of those ones where like whenever I was doing it, I definitely was seeing a lot of muscle growth. And on top of that, it also like it's not too bad on my knees compared to like squatting. Squatting's not bad on my knees really because those leg sleeves I wear help tremendous. But at the same time, I want something that like will also be able to, because like you see someone like Tom Platz, a little bit shorter, has perfect like length for like true squats. Like I said, people a little bit shorter leg length are usually going to be prone to squatting more comfortably. You don't have to lean so much forward using your, activating your glutes and lower back. But hack squats are great. Honestly, when I was doing hack squats, whenever I was playing basketball a lot, my left knee was hurting, I ended up doing hack squats instead, and it like had no pressure on it really. So I think I'm gonna start hopping on that again, seeing how that works. Probably just gonna do hack squat, leg extensions. I might throw Bulgarians in there depending on how I'm feeling, and then go on the back and do the same the whole time over tension, hold where I push down and I try to hold my leg up as best possible. I think that right there helps me grow my under quad so much. Like I've noticed a massive difference. And then of course you got to do your ab and abductors every day of the week that you hit legs. So I'm just hitting ab, but you always got to hit those, make your legs look like a monster, So that's the difference between having, Jake Cutler sized quads and, SpongeBob quads. So big difference. But we're going to hit that. Hey, always do your calves too. Never miss calves. I like to mix it up. I know the best way to do calves is like when your legs are 100, like a straight 180 degrees. And I always do standing calves. It's a seated machine, but it's your legs are extended. But doing negatives basically, where like my feet are parallel, and then I'd go below, and then back to parallel, below. I don't ever extend up to the top because studies shown that it's pointless to do that. So we don't be doing that pointless shit, especially in natural. We do as much scientific-based lifting, stretch, tension, more than the squeeze. Squeeze is good for certain stuff, I feel like. And I found myself, doing squeezing more than I have for stretching. But for the most part, I've gained massive amount of muscle compared to the stretch, compared to the squeeze. So we'll just see how that goes. And then, yeah. On top of that, we'll also hit the little bit of. I like to hop on a treadmill. I don't know if I record that. There's just not a lot of room. I do it for about 2-3 seconds. Or 2-3 minutes of just walking on the stairs or the treadmill. I used to do Stairmaster all the time, but not no more because, well, like I said, the Stairmaster don't fit my feet, and the Stairmaster is just so weird here now. My L for like switching them out, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm about to hop in this bitch and tear the fuck out of my quads. Not really tear them up, but just kind of deload, take it not light, but heavy enough to, still get some stimulus, some hypertrophy, heavy hypertrophy more or less, in the sense. I'm not like looking for straight muscle build, we're looking for maintaining and to see how it feels basically to get prepared for this next week, for these next I'd say 12 to 16 weeks, which is what I'm going to be doing for quads, which will be more hypertrophy and more tension training. So we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, basically, about to go in here, get turn. Always remember, always stretch after quads or hamstrings. You're talking about wanting to break up the lactic acid after leg day. If you stretch, do a little bit of like a light walk on the treadmill, like I said, and do a little bit of stretching. Just, you can even do like a couple of basic stretches. I'll show. I'm telling you, it'll make the world of difference on how your quads will feel at the end of the day, or in the next few days. Like, you'll still have, obviously, you know, the pains, but as long as you're staying stretching and doing some other stuff, even hopping in the sauna after is even pretty goated, but see how it goes. But yeah, basically everybody going here, kill the shit. Bicep. that what you did? What you did? Oh, really? buddy. Pretty good workout today. Oh, shit. Quad's not too pumped right now. Been sitting here for about 10 minutes relaxing because I'm cooked. So, see what I look like a little bit. Vascularity's there for today. That's about it. Some vascularity action. Inner quad separation. Come. Head up real quick. Boom. Inspirational. Really about it. I did about 1:15. When I did hex squats, I did 1:30. But I also did an extra rep that I wanted to do. Like I said, I like to push my quads harder than anything. Had a pretty, I wouldn't say easy day, but easier than I would normally do. Did the same amount of Bulgarian squats that I did, but besides that, I took an extra rep and a half or so off. Just kind of pushed myself in the rep range, so quads are definitely deloaded is what I would call this day. Calves, those aren't too bad, but a little bulky. The homie Kyle's somewhere here. Might go pull up on him and hit him with that giggity goo angle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Definitely exhausted, and definitely, I wouldn't say push my limits today, but did enough to where I could still maintain, or if not build still some. So that's all it's about. Enough, still more exhausted than I would be with any other workout normally throughout the week. Where I don't know, something about legs just absolutely annihilate me. So, but yeah, let's go find Kyle. Pull up on him real quick. Drive by in the gym. We got a wildfire line. The BBL pick. Come. That time over tension. That back muscles are about the best. But the best. I'm busting.